Van Turnhout.
Senator Van Turnhout, we shall press this amendment. In the previous stages of the debate, have outlined our position quite strongly, and I'm not going to reiterate all of those positions of why we believe we should be moving to 40% within this bill. And we do welcome the bill, Minister, and we'll be fully supportive of the bill. But the 2003 Council of Europe Committee of Ministers adopted a resolution that the representation of either women or men in any decision-making body in political or public life should not fall below 40%. And I think it is disappointing that a 30% is what is being proposed. In fact, the UN Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination against Women say at least 30, but it should be 35, 40%. So we're asking, why are we delaying the introduction of 40%? If we wait for the natural electoral cycle, and as the government may wish, until the full term of the Parliament, it could be more than 10 years before we get to 40%. The figure of 30% is the bare minimum recommended, and it does nothing but delay the inevitable. Women play a very significant role in each of the political parties, and I think it's interesting to note how significant a role they play in political parties. And in your own party, Minister, in Fine Gael, 42% of the membership is female. In Labour, your colleagues in government have 37% female membership, Fianna Fáil 34%, and Sinn Féin 24% membership. So we're putting forward this amendment because we believe it will take more than a decade for us to get to 40%, which is actually the level that has been recommended in so many reports, that we should be now introducing. We don't understand why we're deferring it. And, you know, if we look at the last figures of how you need to get to 30%, Minister, to move from 30 to 40%, actually, which is the Council of Europe's recommendation. Looking at the figures, Fine Gael would have to find 24 more female candidates, and Labour Party would have to find 12 more female candidates for the 30%. Exactly, and with 2.25 million. So I really don't understand why the delay is to move to 40%, because you can do it no problem. There's over 2 million female in the country, and I really can't believe that you can't find the candidates to get us to 40%. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairlik. Yeah, I'm seconding this motion, this amendment rather, and purely it arisen out of the committee stage, Ara and Chairlik, that the